my
Well,
God.
hello. We're back again. The dynamic trio, not duo. Here we are. I'm Sunny Goldberg. I'm here with Lorilyn Rossblatt and Bonnie Tisch, and we're doing a stay-at-home, but with a little different flavor this year. We're going to stay at home with you all week during the holidays. So hopefully you will enjoy being with us. We know we'll enjoy being with you. We have been doing this, Lorilyn just said, how many years?
I think it's 5. I think it's 5. I missed one.
Oh, yes. Well,
That's
you
right.
remember that.
Yeah.
That's constant.
Constant.
The little surprise.
That's right. We got a little
So
call.
big now, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
She's just
yeah.
unbelievable.
Well, she's 2.5.
That's right.
She's
So,
2.
Can't believe it.
I was going to bring her over, but the whole set would be
but that was the only
a
year
little
she
bit
missed.
active.
That's right. We got a call that morning saying you were feeling a little nauseous. I do
Right.
recall that.
Yes.
Anyway.
We're glad you're back.
Oh yeah, we desperately.
me too.
It was. There was kind of a lull in the conversation. We
Yeah.
needed some of your zings and zaps, but it's still the same thing. It's lousy outside.
It actually is.
There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
No.
And they're at home, and we came in,
Right.
and we did it for a purpose, though. We did it because we feel very strongly that LMC-TV is an organization worth supporting because it's so local and so community-oriented and so warm and fuzzy. You can see your neighbors on television, you do whatever you want, and we're going to show you some clips from things that we think are kind of terrific through the year, and we're also going to try to periodically appeal to you to join us in supporting Larchmont Mamaroneck Community Television. We've been trying to get an appeal going for a while, and I think we're pretty good at it now. Actually, Lori, didn't you just tell somebody?
Well, I think what we have to remember is the reason that we're here today.
Yeah.
And that is that big word, community. Because I think that that's what LMC-TV does for us. Brings the community into the home. And I know when my kids need to see Sunny, they turn on LMC-TV.
That's right. and I've gotten them on a couple of times. Ian was on at the Emlyn Fair.
Right, and he's really been exposed that way. And it's just to really keep us informed of what's going on in a real local way, which is really special.
Yeah.
And it happens to be done with such class and so professionally done in our community. We're very fortunate. But in order for it to happen, it takes money.
And you have
that's
to
what-
keep it coming. You have to
Yes.
keep it going.
Yes.
But Bon, you made a comment before we started, as we were chatting here, we can never shut up, about how professional everything looks.
Yeah, there's all these new cameras. Look at, I mean, it's just unbelievable. There's smaller headphones, mics. It's like a whole different place than we used to be.
Yeah.
I remember when we first started, we'd have a little camera and there weren't lights, and it's just fabulous. A whole new beginning.
And they've agreed to take off 10 years and some wrinkles. as
Yes,
we were
yeah.
sitting here, right?
Who's wrinkles?
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, right. It's a lot easier to put a gauze in
Yes,
front of
that's
this
right.
thing and do this thing. Well, I think that we have an extraordinary development, which is all the new cameras, and we've had the signature
Very professional.
with the cable company, and I think it's very exciting and very professional. Some of the tapes that you will look at today will not, or this evening, excuse me, will not be quite as professional as the newer ones, but that's okay. Because it wasn't
You've come
about,
a long way, as they say.
That's true. That's true. But people will say, "Oh, well, now you have this equipment. Why do you still need to give funding?" Well, we still need to continue to support Larchmont Mamaroneck Community Television because the cameras came, but we also need staff to run these
I
cameras.
think that's a small part
And
of it. the
programs.
And exactly, and all of these things together combine for needing monies to keep us running. So you out there, please, if you enjoy tonight and throughout the week, and if you really want to get into the holiday spirit, send us a check as much as you can afford. We certainly don't want you to do anything that would be a hardship, but anything you can do for us, send it in to Larchmont Mamaroneck Community Television, or LMC-TV, at the in care of 1 Library Lane, Mamaroneck, New York, 10543.
And every gift is important,
Oh boy, yeah.
whether it's a
$1
That's
or
right, yeah.
it doesn't
No matter
matter.
what it is.
See, we don't even leave here. We give ours when we leave here. So you have to understand that everybody has to get involved, and we feel very strongly about it. We talked about community. There's a lot happening in the community. So much in terms of certainly the village of Mamaroneck. I know Ginny Neumeister does a show, Community Connections, but the most exciting thing for me is what's happening on the avenue.
The 2000.
Right.
Oh, and the new buildings.
The
yeah.
regatta just looks fantastic.
Right.
It's going to be unbelievable. Some of those people have a clear shot of the harbor. I mean,
Oh.
you drive on the Boston
Right.
Post Road, it's just, and then down at the other end of the avenue is going to be the Avalon, which is a very upscale kind of, it's going to be unbelievably beautiful. So it's pretty exciting. So sandwiched, kind of like us. Bonnie said we're an Oreo sandwich. She's wearing white and the two of us are wearing black, but sandwiched in between is going to be this avenue. And there's going to be a lot of things changing on the avenue. The regatta, when it gets done, will have the same kind of sidewalks and trees and beautiful plantings and things that's going to be continuing all the way up the avenue in the year 2000. So if you'll bear with us for the next, the work will begin and believe it, in 1999. If you bear with us, I think that Mamaroneck Avenue is going to be one of the most exciting and lovely places. We're still going to keep the flavor of Mamaroneck, which is the uniqueness, but I think the beautification will be lovely. And talking about that, I think we should take a look at some of the stores. Ginny Newmeister did this Community Connections where she did a couple of stores each week, which is a great idea. Lorilyn has a new store.
That is so exciting. How's it going?
It's nice to get a little break this morning. No,
Yeah.
it's going well. I think it's
We really appreciate your coming out in the middle of the holidays. We know
Boy.
this is your busy time. You just moved into this new
hope
store. It
so.
is so exciting, Laura.
It's so precious you've done.
Yeah.
So Lorilyn and Company, in case you haven't been there, you better get to
For
Palmer.
baby and children's clothes.
aren't they great friends?
Yeah, she has antique stuff. Oh, it's just such a warm, wonderful place to enter, really.
I've always wanted, it's what I've really always wanted to do. And
That's very
it's
exciting.
time.
Now, she's right by Starbucks, right? Aren't you?
Couple doors down.
Couple doors down.
Next to Natural Identity.
Next to Natural Identity. And so, see, we really do want this local connection. And then you're going to see Lorilyn and Company, and you won't believe it when you see it. It's just precious.
Plus, I think you should all bring your children because it's so kid-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not
She's got a
only
little
does she
table
have
and
fabulous, fabulous things, but it is so kid-friendly.
It is true.
we're having a good time.
yeah.
We want everyone to have fun while
We'll
they're
see
there.
if we can't get Ginny Newmeister to come over and do Community
That'd be
Connections
great.
with you.
That'd be
And
great.
if not, Bonnie and I will do it, right? We'll take pictures of the...
Well, I think what we're going to see now is the flavor of the Commerce Connection.
that's right. So let's go to it.
Let's see
Let's
it.
go to that. Okay, great. Here it is, Commerce Connection. Should put-
I know.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that tape. Right now we're going to go to a really fun segment because it's fun for every age, for every member of the family. And what this is going to be, we're going to start by combining a couple of things. One is one of my favorite things that I always take my son to, and that's the Fireman's Carnival.
Oh,
That's
up
good.
Mamaroneck
It's
Avenue. Yeah.
such a community. It's such a happiness.
You can rely on it.
Warm.
It is.
It's just
And you see everybody, and everybody waves. and
all the
it's just
kids. It's
wonderful.
fabulous.
It's wonderful. Then another thing is the Emmeline Fair
Oh, they had the sound.
with the Sound Shore concert.
That is an amazing orchestra. Mike Comer is the director, and I know Michael Asen plays in it, and those are all volunteers who practice a couple of times, but they do
They were wonderful. I happened to have been there, which was great, and it was just
really enhanced the whole.
it gives it a
event.
whole flavor.
And they are really, really dedicated. If they could, they would be in an orchestra someplace. They really.
I think the other thing that's fun is the Flint Park, 4th
Oh,
of
yeah.
July.
Oh, so we have
Which
Mamaroneck
is
and Marshall.
so old town,
Yeah.
old Main Street,
That's
you know,
right.
with the fire trucks and the hot dogs and the games,
Yeah,
and
that's
and
right.
everyone gets a prize. I know that my daughter ran in a little race, believe
Oh,
it or
how
not,
cute.
and everybody got a little ribbon. Yeah,
That is
and
so
everyone,
cute,
it's just a
Laura.
very, very
Now, we
exciting
would have had
day.
no problem raising funds for LMC if we had had a shot of Constance running in this.
Right, right. Well, but you see how it involves so many children
Yeah,
with
that's good.
LMC-TV. LMC-TV is there to cover it. It's there to bring it into our homes, there to document what happens in our wonderful communities of Larchmont and Mamaroneck.
Oh, great. So
And with that, let's have some fun.
Let's
look
go
at
see it.
It's neat. It's a very nice thing to get
Yeah,
to look at.
it's-
Yeah.
Well, here we are back. That was really great. It's so exciting. Yeah, July 4th is
Be
always
nice
a
if it was
fun
July
time.
now again,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
winter outside.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of. They said it might snow tonight.
I know. Whoa.
Anyway, this is one of my favorite things. There's this little teeny tiny house. I guess it's the skinniest house, certainly in Mamaroneck and Larchmont. I
think
don't
it's the
know.
skinniest
in the world, maybe. It's almost like one
have to see
room.
this.
Oh,
I
it's
have
so
never
wonderful.
seen it.
Stacy used to say, drive me by the skinniest house. Drive me by.
Right, my children too. We had to go up and down
Okay,
because it's kind of hard to find.
You can't imagine.
And Gloria Pritz did a tape on it, which
Yeah.
was just
Well,
exciting.
you know, she's
Yeah.
the historian, the village historian, and she knows everything about
I
it.
would love to know why somebody built this house and how
who
you live in
lived
it. It's
Right.
it's just
And you
fabulous.
got to watch the tape,
Yeah.
which we'll show them in a
Let's-
minute.
Okay.
And what else are we going to do?
The election coverage, how incredible it is to see the elections. You almost have a sense that you're feeling the votes coming in one by one.
yeah.
And, the local people
Alice
and
and Roger
everybody.
do a very good job on it. It's
Yeah.
a really very, I think, amazing. And you turn it on and you're there, and no matter what, where you are, if it's raining, it's cold, it's not, whatever, you're...
One of the things I think is so nice, whether it be the elections or the House or July 4th, there's such an incredible feeling of being there and being in touch with the people and connected. And I think that
It always
LMC,
amazes me that
with the French,
oh yeah, the French
Wasn't there-
welcome.
that's
the
right.
French welcome. They do. Well, you know that Larchmont has the largest French community in Westchester, and now it's just happening. People come here all the time, and we do the French news on LMC-TV.
In French?
Yeah, with
Wow.
captions, which is amazing. A kid studying French in high school is really lucky here. I mean, it's amazing. We take it off the satellite. We air it for our
That's
French
great.
citizens, which is amazing. I can't
So we've
imagine
got
them.
something. We have something for everyone.
Yeah.
Really, when it comes down to it, every
Yes,
age,
yes.
every spectrum of life.
I think we should take a look at those
Let's
couple
see
of them
it.
and,
Okay,
and
great.
see
Great.
what we think about it.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Can you see?
I think it's time for us to make sure and mention once again the real reason why we're here, the real reason why we have this sense of community in Larchmont and Mamaroneck, and that's LMC-TV. And part of what has to happen in order to keep it going is contributions. And it can be any amount whatsoever. Everything is appreciated. You send in your check, remember, let's get into the holiday spirit of giving.
Even the
And give
kids.
to your
And it's
community.
a tax deduction. You have to get rid of all that money at the end of the year, right?
Right, and we're at the end of the year.
And we're at the end of the year, so just
I
give
like
it
the idea about getting the kids involved.
Yeah, like maybe as one evening of Hanukkah or something, they might want to make a contribution
That's
to
a lovely-
LMC.
lovely idea.
Or, yeah, or for Christmas, in honor of something going on in the family.
No,
it could be really
we
exciting.
have kids on here all the time. There was a lip
Yeah.
sync at the
Sure.
telethon. There's
And I think that the
Halloween.
kids will feel so much more a part of it if they, you know, they all have little allowances or something
It's a good way
to
to
give.
teach and a good way to learn. You can send a check of any amount into LMC-TV.
One Library Lane, Mamaroneck, New York, 10543.
Just do it.
That's
Don't
what-
hesitate. Just do it right
We're
now.
happy
Don't
with
put it on your
anything.
list.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah. It's such a nice thing to do. And, you know, Joe Windish has been here 10 years. He's been trying to get
Wow.
It's
He
an
has
amazing
done
thing. Yeah.
such a great
We are
job.
so lucky we have, and
Plus, he's like a nice guy.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
a fairly nice guy. Yeah, he's a
And
regular
look
guy.
how far he's brought this place. I mean,
And
it's
look how much-
unbelievable.
look how much hair he's lost over the
None.
years. Yes.
He's still exactly the same as when I met him.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
that nice?
When he and I have been doing these shows together for all these years, I keep saying we should do a clip of 10 years of
Of
us.
Joe.
Because mine's getting wider and wider, and his is,
I think Lori and I look the same.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And
guys.
we'll continue to look
Yes,
the same.
yes.
The important thing about
Send your money.
is sending your money, and what do we got to talk about? What are we going to show them next, Bob?
Oh, we have a Hanukkah show that Rabbi Radansky is going to be doing with the Westchester Day School Choir. The kids from the school are going to be singing. It should be really
And he's going
exciting.
to talk all about what
Yes.
Hanukkah is. So if you didn't know what's happening and how it came about and about the
He'll explain.
8 days of...
But before we even get to that, we've got bread.
Oh,
yeah, bread and yoga.
yes.
Which is,
Speaking of bread,
yeah, send us your bread.
Send us your
Send us your bread. A
That's
little
right, we
bit of
want
bread, a
dough.
lot of bread.
this is a
Moolah.
really an interesting show because not only is it all about cooking in the kitchen, it also ties in with current issues.
And that's Jeanette's.
For women,
But
or
Jeanette's
for
bread
everybody?
or something. Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Yeah. And she has people over. She cooks health food. It's healthy breads, and they sit down to eat it. It must smell great there.
But I think it's healthy breads, healthy eating, but also healthy mind.
Yeah, I think she talks about...
Which goes into Peter Sonnenberg.
Oh, this is very
I
exciting.
take his yoga whenever I can. He looked at me one day. I was there for the first time. I hadn't been back in months, and he said, "Sonny, what are you doing here?" I said, "It's my New Year's resolution." And he looked at me and said, "New Year's resolution?"
It's November, Lori.
I said, "You know, the Jewish New Year." And he said, "Oh."
Very good.
Anyway,
very
he does
good.
power yoga. He's the best. He's so calm.
Great,
I know you
great.
can't tell it from me, but he's so, he just,
great.
I fall asleep at the end. He does his 10-minute relaxation and total fitness. He is fabulous. So, oh, hello, doggy. This is Fala.
There's Farfel. We have a guest in a little while.
That's right. Farfel wants to get on TV. Now, if this is not downhill television, all right, so
There's a dog wandering onto the set.
Farfel wants to
But you know what? We're LMC-TV. We're community.
Right.
We're a family. We don't care. We're
right.
happy.
We're
happy to have a dog.
Farfel, could you bark and tell them to send in
Farfel,
their
can you
money?
write a check?
That's right. Can you write a check?
How much money should they send? Really? Really?
Okay, guys, let's roll those tapes.
Please.
Thank you. Oh, God, this is so exciting. Now, we really have a celebrity with us today. This evening, we have not done anything like this, I want you to know, in all our years. And Debbie Friedman, we thank you so much for joining us. In case you don't know this lady's face, the New York Magazine called her the Jewish Joan Baez. It was my privilege to see you at Carnegie Hall maybe 4 weeks ago, which was one of the most outstanding performances. The entire place was rocking.
wonderful?
I was sitting by Michael, Bonnie's son, and it was hard. I couldn't contain myself. I was in tears. Then we danced around. Everybody joined hands, and it was a happening. In case you didn't know, Debbie has lots of CDs, and there's the one. What's
This
that?
is at Carnegie Hall.
Yeah. Oh, it was. And we have tapes. We have tapes, renewal of spirit, we have all kinds of things. And if you haven't gotten all your Hanukkah presents or you want a stocking stuffer, it will go in. Don't worry about it.
It'll go in your
You can do whatever you want. Ask for
There's
Debbie
songs for
Friedman in any
children.
of the music stores and you'll see. So, Deb, say hello to the audience out there.
Hello, everybody.
And this is your first time at LMC-TV?
It is my very first time, but certainly not my last.
All right. Did you hear that, Joe? Okay, now, the point is that we're thrilled to have you and Farfel. Debbie's dog Farfel has joined us, and we are dying to hear you play some things. You've got a little medley for us, but Bonnie, tell us, do you know anything about this woman, how long she's been singing or anything? I mean, how are we so lucky to have her?
I was just going to say, we are so lucky. You've been singing for about 25 years now, and she's done lots of tapes and CDs and concerts and travels around the country. It's just quite
We're
amazing.
going to try and get her at the Emlyn, too.
Yeah, we're going to try to have her come up to the Emlyn. Wouldn't that be fabulous?
And then we'll tape it on LMC-TV. So
That's
see how
right.
your dollars are so worth it? I mean, my God.
You know what? It just doesn't stop. We keep doing new and different things.
They
and,
had to pay a fortune for you at Carnegie Hall, and we
right.
brought you in
That's
here.
right. She
I
just
mean,
came to be with us.
That's right.
So,
You know what I thought I could do for a fundraiser? I once had this fantasy that if I sang out of key, that people would pay me to stop singing.
Well, you want him to pay.
Now, Sonny.
Bonnie has to mouth the words at happy birthday, right?
And here's Farfel.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we have
And,
This is such a treat.
yeah.
It is so
We are very excited.
We are so lucky.
So how about without further ado, we
Please,
say, Debbie,
please.
take it away.
Thank you. Am I here?
Yeah, oh, boy.
So the first song that I'll do is the theme, one of the themes of Hanukkah, Not by Might, Not by Power, taken from the prophet Zechariah. Want me to sit down?
Sure, whatever
Oh, I
you
can
want.
stand up, sit down. I can do both. You can sing with me. Not by might and not by power, by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. The children sing, the children dream, and their tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will rise, another song will rise, another song will rise. Not by might and not by power, by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, by spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power, shalom.
Oh, wow. All right, Deb, does it make any difference if a string breaks then?
Well, it does, but we'll go get another one, and you can talk some more.
Oh, my God. Oh, Farfel. All right. He loved it, Deb.
Oh, I have chills. I have
just-
chills just
yeah.
listening to her. It
You
was
know,
great.
it's an amazing thing when somebody can get to the
That you have
inner.
that gift
Yes.
is remarkable.
It's one of the most exciting. It's kind of like here. Oh, absolutely. We got an audience participant here who's sitting over on the side. Ruth Brass just yelled, "Can I get one of those tapes?"
How much?
Hey, we're gonna try. Hey, we'll work a deal with you for a donation for LMC.
I'm going to give you $200 for LMC-TV for the tape.
Oh my God! All right.
For everybody, I'll donate 12 tapes, 12 CDs, and for anyone who'll give a donation of $200 or more.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. Okay. That is so kind. Did you hear that, everybody? Debbie's going to give us 12 CDs, and those who donate $200 or more, since Ruth has set the
first
precedent.
12 people.
Or more.
Or more. Get
more.
that tape. And we might even throw an LMC-TV hat in. We got some great hats. Okay, you guys. Debbie had a little bit of a...
My G-string.
I did.
Oh my God. A G-string. Isn't that a bikini? That is very, very funny. Oh my God. Harv, what do you think?
What time is this on at night?
It's going to be. That's right. It may be extra.
X o'clock. This is a community of children, you know?
All right.
The G string, ladies and gentlemen, is the third string on the guitar. I just want to make it very clear.
Now, Deb, tell us what you're going to do now.
Well, how about the Latka song?
Oh,
and you should all sing with me, or at least boogie
Yes.
out.
Okay. This is in the spirit. Okay.
You'd rather we boogie.
Yeah.
No, you can sing. The chorus is very simple.
turn that on
You
so
guys
it's
should
sweet,
sing
yeah.
too, camera people, except I guess you'd be jumping a little bit. And Farfel, you're going to sing, aren't you? I am so mixed up that I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cooks are scouting oil in town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't be even looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Every holiday has food so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and chavos adar for Pesach, chopped liver and challah for Shabbat. Pizzas on Shavuot are delicious, and gefilte fish, no holidays without rain. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. It's important that I have an understanding of what it is that I'm supposed to do. You see, there are many who are homeless, without jobs, no clothes, and very little food. It's so important that we all remember that while we have most of the things we need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them, we must be the ones to feed. I am the Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Latka, I'm a Latka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come.
All right.
Sometimes we do duets, she and I.
You may get her on the Letterman. This is a definite Letterman dog. This dog started singing.
No problem with the cameras?
My other dog, she should rest in peace, he used to sing when I would play the shofar.
Oh.
The mic.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Come here, Farfel.
Come here, sweetie. Come on, Farfel. Let me ask you a question. Oh, we okay?
Yeah, but use the mic.
Oh, use the mic.
The mic.
I thought it was, the dog is definitely ready for
The
something.
truth of the matter is
You
if
know what
we
she's saying?
give,
Send your contribution to LMC-TV.
Is that what Give. Get in the spirit.
we're talking about dogs.
This is a first for the Week at Home Holiday Special.
I think this requires extra donations.
That's right.
All right,
The
Farfel.
lengths we will go to.
Good girl, down.
Okay.
Good girl.
Now what are we going to do, Deb?
Well, what are we going to do?
I would like to, will you do Miriam or
We could do Miriam.
can we do Miriam in that spirit and then
Yeah.
the
Do
Do we
last?
have enough time to do this?
We could do Miriam and then blessing, and we'll
Right,
go
and
out
then
with
we'll go out with
the blessing of giving.
To everybody.
Yes, that's right. Oh wow.
Come here.
That's okay. Fark watching this.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang a song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the people danced and danced all night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread and every strand she crafted her delight. A woman touched to her spirit, she dances toward the light. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang a song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the people danced and danced all night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the people followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice with song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're going to dance tonight. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang a song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the people danced and danced all night long. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang a song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the people danced and danced all night long.
Oh,
Hey, that
can
was
you picture
great.
Carnegie Hall, women holding hands, women, men, children dancing around all through Carnegie Hall, up, down. I looked around, I could not believe what was happening in that place. I have never seen it rock like that. Never, really.
That was exciting.
And you just got a little sense of it. The next time Debbie has a concert, you will know to go, because this is an extraordinary woman. And one of my favorite things that she does, because I think I'm blessed with two beautiful daughters, and I always think of them as my blessings, both Stacy and Lily. And I know that Lori thinks of Ian and Constance as I do, because without them I don't know what I would do, because they are here with me. Constance, her youngest daughter, and Ian, my godson. And then Bonnie's got
3 boys.
3 boys, gorgeous David, Michael, who is the most unique young man I've ever known,
Yes.
and Alan, who brings up the group, and extraordinary. So we all are blessed.
We are very blessed, and I think what we'd like to say to all of you is thank you, and thank you for helping keep LMC-TV going, and it's really important that you all send in and share in this wonderful time with us.
And thanks, Debbie Friedman, for coming down up here, driving up, and agreeing to donate CDs. That's a lovely, lovely thing. And please, you all, send in to Larchmont Mamaroneck Community Television. This is a unique community. We are truly blessed to have such wonderful people living together and sharing, and to keep an eye on all of us, to keep us connected as a community. It's a wonderful resource. Come and use us. Come and see us. Come and visit with us. And certainly watch us. So we'll go out with Debbie singing, and the name of the song is?
Light these lights.
Uh-huh. Like these lights. Oh, okay.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you. to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you.
Wow, thank you, Debbie. Well, happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure and a privilege to be here.
Till next year.
And I'd like to raise a toast to you guys for being such wonderful, devoted friends, always helping out, not only for LMC-TV, but for me, always there. I thank you, Lori. I thank you, Bonnie. I thank you, Debbie. And everybody, have a great holiday. Hopefully, you'll let us be in your holiday season for a little bit of time. And don't forget, Larchmont Community Television. Goodbye, good night, and happy holidays from all of us at Larchmont Community Television. Deb, you want to do something to go out with?
Sure.
Let's, now, that's the one. You shall be a blessing.
You want that one?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
well,
the one.
okay.
That's without a doubt. We are blessed. Another blessing.
Lechi lach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi lach on your journey I will bless you. And you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach. Lechi lach. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, to the place that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi lach. And you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. And you are a blessing. Lechi lach.
Good night. Thanks. Oh, Dad, that was wonderful.
It's beautiful.